Alright, Shalom, Shalom. Once to send all praise and glory due to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem, Rakakadash, double honor to our apostles, Elder Great Millstone. Salutations to you, hopeful elect out there teaching the word in truth and sincerity. Alright, back at you with the second part of the installment titled Wine, the Wine, the Women, the King, and the Truth. So this is part two. First part was regarding the wine. This is the second part regarding the king. It says, then the second that has spoken of the strength of the king began to say, O ye men, do not men excel in strength that bear rule over sea and land and all things in them? Which, like I said, this is I want to do a separate part about the king, which Lord willing I might do it another day, because I had another lesson set for this particular subject, but I'm just gonna do this one, and Lord willing I get to the other part about the king. It says, O ye men, do not men excel in strength that bear rule over sea and land and all things in them? It says, but yet the king is more mighty, for he is Lord over all these things, and have dominion over them, and whatsoever he commanded them they do. So the second one out of the three young men that kept the king's chambers, he took notice of the things about the king, man, about what made the king strongest, of the three. All right, about the wine, women, and the truth, so to speak. All right, so he observed that, like, damn, man, he's looking at all the things that a man can do in particular, and then you have a body of men, or you have a lot of men, and how king controls all those men. And that is a hell of an observation, man. How one king, one man, can have the say so, and can dictate the power of thousands of men. That's a hell of a that's a hell of a strength. All right, just continue verse 4. If he bid them make war the one against the other, they do it. If he send them out against the enemies, they go and break down mountains, walls, and towers, man. All the king had to do is give a commandment, man. They do it. So, like I said, this is what this man observed about a king. All right. It says, verse 5: They slay and are slain, and transgress not the king's commandment. If they get the victory, they bring all to the king, as well the spoil, as all things else. It says, likewise for those that are no soldiers, and have not to do with wars, but use husbandry, when they are reaped, when they have reaped again, that which they had sown, they bring it to the king, and compel one another to pay tribute unto the king, man. So even the husbandry is the person that tills the ground. It's like a farmer, all right, plant seeds and whatnot. So even a person that does husbandry, they bring they reap. Once they reap, they bring their crops and stuff like that, and their food to the king, man. So once again, another observation that the second made about the king, regarding the king, about how he's strongest. This is First Ezra 4:7, and yet he is but one man. You know what I mean? He's like, damn, but there's only one man, and this one man got power over the lives and authority and the say so of people. If he command to kill, they kill. If he command to spare, they spare. Verse 8: If he command to smite, they smite. If he command to make desolate, they make desolate. If he command to build, they build. And this is why, people are struggling so bad for the power seat, man, because they want this authority, they want this power, this influence. This is pretty much what it's about, concerning humanity and men in general, mankind, having power over and influence over the souls of individuals, man. That's why I said what it said in verse 8, man. If he command to smite, they smite. If he command to make desolate, they make desolate. If he command to build, they build, man. And who don't want that power, man? You'd be lying if you said you did. If he command to cut down, they cut down. If he command to plant, they plant. Verse 10, it says, so all his people and his armies obey him. Furthermore, he lieth down and eateth and drinketh and taketh his rest, and these keep watch round about him. Neither may, and he's giving a personal testimony because he's actually one of out of the three. You know what I mean? That actually kept watch over King Darius himself. All right. So he's giving a testimony and he's acknowledging, um, what he experienced in his own life, man, or how he's a soldier, all right, or whatever he was. He had to keep watch over a king. So verse 11 is more of a testimony from the second, all right, that wrote his writings, and these keep watch round about him. Neither may any one depart and do his own business, neither disobey they him in anything, man. Oh ye men, how should not the king be mightiest, man? When in such sort he is obeyed, and he held his tongue, man. You know what I mean? So I'm in on verse 12, man. So the second wrote about the king, all right, and how powerful he is. You know what I mean? How he got influence and control over thousands of men. How when he go to rest, when he sleep, men keep watch over him to make sure he's good and safe. And how when he's ready to eat, how the husband, a person that's a husbandry, or a person that does husbandry, how they bring their reapings to him. So he's like, damn, man, the king gotta be the strongest, man. You know, you know what I mean? And it's a precept too. I can't think about. I'm trying. Let me see if I can find it, man. King. I probably can't find it, but if I did, you know what I mean, it was a nice precept to go with this, but anyway, man, I'm gonna just end it on that. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to be here all day. But with that, you know what I mean. Like I said, this wraps up the second part to the like I said, like the 3-part or the 4-part series regarding the four, the wine, the women, the king, and the truth, man. With that, I praise this edifying, give all praise and glory due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostle Ezra, and some salutations to Hopeful Lake Show.